think it'd be a while myself.
The virus, that's just killed that off totally. So we've been working outside twice a week just to keep the kids encouraged. We've been getting 30 kids, 25 to 30 kids turning up. So we've been using the facilities outside, the 5-a-side pitches and the basketball pitch. And just trying to keep them keen really, and then they've been doing a few runs with other coaches at weekend. But that's all you can do in it, so we know what's happening. Most amateur clubs in the country, everybody's in the same boat. But some are going to struggle, aren't they, because they haven't got what we've got outside. So it's a shame, but a lot of kids, you're trying to keep them keen because you don't want them walking away. Do you understand what I mean? So they need the boxing club really, but as they do other sports, so just playing it out.
So this is the community centre. Obviously, your gym is in there, and we've seen the space, which you need a hell of a lot more of it.
The gym's in there. Like I say, we can only take 14 in the gym. So we're at a stage where now that we're looking to, get the gym started.
So it's going to come out this way.
Yeah, it's going to be an extension of this current building, and it's going to go straight out towards the pavement and down towards the footpath towards the pitches. So it's quite a big area it's going to cover, and then we've got the entrance will be this side. So you come up that path there, then the entrance will be coming into the gym this side. So you'd walk in, just so we can keep this fire exit for the current people in the building. So the gym itself, we're not far off. We're still short of a few funds. It's going to get off the ground, but we still need input from any local businesses in Altrincham, Manchester or Timperley, obviously because it's Timperley Boxing Club. I don't see there's a chance there for some big businesses in Timperley to jump on it, to be fair to them. They might not even know we're here. But like I say, any funds going forward that anyone wants to donate, we need it really. Also, we're looking to do buy a brick. We'll be doing a buy a brick project once the gym's starts, just to raise more money. Even though it's a big project, it's going to get off the ground, we know it is. But also we're going to have other sports in the building. It's not just going to be boxing, because there's nothing on this estate. So the mindset is that we'll need space. We'll do the boxing, and we'll have wrestling. We're just affiliated to British Wrestling. So the club itself is affiliated to British Wrestling now. So going forward we'll have the wrestling club, hopefully. And then we'll implement other stuff that younger children can use. Do you understand what I mean? So the place is utilised all the time, and hopefully all weekends and that for other projects. Maybe have dancing there, you don't know. So there's a few ideas.
That'll be you doing the dancing?
Yeah, me doing dancing, yeah. So we've got a few ideas that we're going to work on, just to make it somewhat for the estate, because there's nothing else going on. There's no youth centre on the estate. The kids don't enter nothing. The only time the kids come in this building is when they come to the boxing.
And is there any kind of time scale that you're looking at?
We're looking to start obviously this year, but we're looking for more funds, going forward. We're looking August, September, October, hopefully having all the money in place, and then the projects will hopefully finish by the end of the year. But like I say, there's still a bit to go, but there's big people out there who'll jump on it and help you out.
And for those that don't know the club, you've got some good kids obviously, and you've got through all the age ranges. It's not just about just dragging them off the street. You've got some talented kids. You've got Andy Morris here, the former British champion, who's one of your coaches. His lad boxes here. There's a lot of talent here. Yeah,
there's a lot of young kids, and what I found is more encouraging. There's a lot of kids moved onto this state from other areas for one thing and another. They moved out of certain areas in Manchester to come onto the estate, and a lot of them young lads and girls, they've started coming. They're only primary school kids, but they're keen, and they're outside all day long. And so what I mean is, with us being open, eventually, you encourage them to stop messing about outside, because I think if you get the kids when they're young enough, it sorts them out as a teenager. When you're trying to grab hold of these lads who are 15, 16, 17, it's hard to change them. So I think our mindset is, if you get them young enough, you can set them on the right path. Do you understand what I mean?
And what else then is going to be going on over the summer? I know you've always done the Fit and Fed programmes and the holiday hunger stuff.
Right.
That's going to go on again this summer?
Yeah, so obviously it's chucking down today, but we're still going to do it. We've got We're working with a few local schools, and G-Force are doing the packed lunches. So what it is, it's called Active Appetite, working in partnership with THT, which is Trafford Housing Trust. And then we're working outside with kids AM and PM during the month of July and August. And at lunchtime, just to keep that social distancing, we have a little lap of an hour in between where they can pick the packed lunches and go. Previously we used to have lunch inside the building, but we can't this time. So G-Force, a cafe down the road, they've made packed lunches for them. They finish the AM, take their lunches, and then the afternoon sessions follows suit, like, you know. But it has restricted the numbers. We're down by 10. We had to restrict the numbers by 10, just because they've obviously got that distance in between them. You know what I mean? But who knows when we'll be allowed back in the gym? We don't know, do you? So just waiting, aren't we? All England boxing clubs are all waiting just to get the nod, aren't they? Everybody's itching, aren't they? All coaches are trying to do the best what they can outside, you know, with limited resources, and also the restrictions in place. It's hard, isn't it? You know, you'll know yourself. There's loads of clubs out there are going to struggle. You know, some clubs will probably even, hopefully not shut, but they might shut. You know what I mean? Because we're just lucky that we're on the estate, aren't we? We're in a council building, but I think going forward, a lot of clubs will struggle. But that's where, you know, big organisations like England Boxing need to be dipping into places to speak to government and local councils to try and help these clubs out, because they do more anti-social wise for bringing kids in than some other groups, don't they?